So if you remember well, I had a Mac Pro. So it's a $10,000 machine or 10,000 euro machine. I don't remember. I bought it like 8 years ago. And so, yeah, I did a lot of albums with this machine. I did a lot of projects with this machine. And I spilled iced tea by having a glass here and the computer usually. So, can I, without fucking my show? So you see, usually the machine stays here, behind the screen. I used to put it here. And, oops. Yeah. Okay. That was not a good idea. Wait. Okay, wait. I have to put this well again. I think it was like that. Yeah, was it? A little more. No, I like it like that. Perfect. Yeah, so I was saying. Yes, it did. That's for sure. So after the water drop, I used this iPad to do the live show, and that live is hard to forget, bro. Oh man, the way it was horrible. The way man. It's just that this camera is on a little stand that is, I think the stand is too small for it, so I have to get a new stand, a little sturdier. I have to really go to a camera place. I think, wait, this is not even. Oh my God. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm just gonna fix it after the show. So. Oh, Tikanga. This is a work in progress. So, the next day I took it to the store. And I explained to them the situation. Actually, before taking it to the store, I went to another place to explain the situation and to ask them what could they do and how much it was going to cost me. Listen, the camera is like this, and it is mom, I cannot just I have to fix it. Sorry, that's how I am. I have to put it straight, or I'm not gonna be able to do this show watching it not being straight. Oh shit, that's not the right thing that I'm touching. Okay, to make sure it is straight. You see? Nice straight. And now I have to make sure that it is. Now we're talking. Yeah, so I was saying. Thank you. So, I lost a lot of girlfriends because of my geek side. So, you prefer computers to sex? I do. So, I took it to a place down there. I explained to them everything that Master Electronic told me. I told them that I thought it was the PSU that was got fried probably. And they told me, oh, we have a special alcohol. We're gonna clean it up completely, and then we're gonna try to turn it on. And if it turns on, maybe we don't need to do more than that. Maybe it's enough. Maybe we can just plug it, run some checks, and bring it back to you. It's gonna cost you 100. But if we have to replace the PSU, it's gonna cost you 300, whatever. Or if it's the whole motherboard that fried, then it's another problem. It's gonna cost you more than that. And to me, my problem was not really how long it's gonna take to fix the computer. It's like downtime. I need to be live every 2 times a week, and I cannot be live from the iPad. I need to use my camera. I need to have my logos, all my stuff. I was like, hell no. So now I start looking at my options. So I could have bought a MacBook Air or a Mac Mini, or wait for the iMac, but I needed to buy something that day. To me, it was like I need to buy a computer that day, so I needed to buy a computer Thursday, so I can reinstall everything between Tuesday and Saturday and Sunday morning, so that I can sleep Sunday afternoon and be live today. So I ended up buying Mac Mini. So this is the new Mac Mini with the M1. The one I bought is which is the one I bought. Let me see the one I bought. Well, I have to put the Portuguese prices because I didn't pay in dollars. Oh no! IMAX. Those IMAX are nice. So the one I bought is this one. Wait. Yeah. I bought that one. 8 gigabytes of memory with 512 gigabytes. I could have bought, maybe add 2 terabytes and 16, and it would cost me 2,000. But in reality, this is not the computer that I want to use for a long time. This is a computer I bought really for now. I was like, I need the computer right now, and the computers I want are not out yet, because Apple, they have this new strategy, and I like the new strategy. They have this new chip called the M1, and with the M1, they putting the M1 in every machine. They putting the M1 in the new iMacs. They putting it in the new iPad Pros. They putting it in the Mac Minis, and they putting it all the entry level laptops, MacBook Air and MacBook Pro 13. Okay, I heard a lot of great things about it, but because I consider that I have a pro workflow, I edit a lot of videos. I do a show live on YouTube twice a week, and then the next day I cut everything in small parts, and then I have to upload everything on YouTube. So I need a machine that is super powerful to do this. This is why I had a Mac Pro, the trash can, the black one, with if I remember well, 16 cores, 64 gigabytes memory plus plus 1 terabyte SSD, and I plugged it uh, to my drives here. So down there I have 4 SSDs, 2 for music, 1 for graphics, and 1 for video. So to me, since I'm waiting for Apple to release the next generation of the M1, which is the M1X, which is going to be a more powerful computer. It's going to be a way more powerful computer that serves the professionals like me. So it's going to be super fast on video, and it's going to have more memory, maybe 32 gigs memory, maybe 16 cores, and it's going to be a little bigger than a Mac Mini. And that's the computer I was waiting for. So to me, I was like, okay, I'm going to keep this computer I'm using because it's working for another 2 years, so I can complete 10 years with it. And then in another 2 years, or maybe 1 year, whenever they release the new machine, I put, I don't know, 4,000 for that machine, because I already have my drives, I have my screen. I just need to change the core, right? The main CPU. And so I was waiting for them to announce. So probably in 2 months at WWDC, that's when they're gonna announce the next machines, or maybe after that. So me, I was like, hey, I have time. My computer is working. Until I put some fucking iced tea in my machine, and I was forced to take what I had. So I didn't take a MacBook because, I mean, I don't need a laptop. I have my iPad. I didn't take I didn't take the MacBook Air because I knew I wouldn't use it for real, especially to travel. So to me, because I already have a screen, I just need to plug it to my drives that are there, and then so okay, first thing, I use a program called so it's online. Okay, so let me put in the link of what I use. There you go. Okay, let me put it in the link. Oh, nice. Soul got an Oscar. Amazing. Dope. Thanks, Esimi. So I put the link in the chat. I use Backblaze to. So what Backblaze does is it uploads everything that's in my computer to the cloud every day, all the time. Every time you're not using the computer at night, it sends everything up there. So the great thing about it is that even if my computer is fried, I didn't lose nothing. I got my music drives down there. I got my music drives, my video drives, and plus everything is backed up to the cloud. So all I have to do, I log into my Backblaze and I download everything I need. So the preferences for all the programs I use, any document that I was working on before doing the show Wednesday, all that is up there in the cloud. All I need is to just download it. So I to me it was just like, oh, my expensive computer, right? So I went to a few stores. All they had was I actually wanted the 16 gigs, but I would have to wait until Monday, tomorrow, to receive it. And I was like, nah, 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 nah. I'm not waiting all this time. So I was about to travel all around Lisbon until I put my hand in that computer, and then I just went to Fnac, and for real, and then they actually had the only computer they had right now was the 8 gigabytes memory with 512 storage. That was the only one they had. I was like, you know what? I look at my cryptocurrencies. I think I had in one of my accounts, I had some XLM that I bought for 100 euros. They were worth now 1,005. I just transfer everything into euros. I gave them my card, swipe them, boom. I bought that one for 1,000 and something. Then I came home to plug it. So plug it to my drive, start installing everything, put in my credential, my iCloud, start downloading everything, etc. So that was not hard. See, I'm not a pirate. I buy every program I use. So it's just a question of, it's actually a good opportunity to start cleaning up also your system and only downloading what you need instead of just all the things you bought all these years. So I just, downloaded the things I'm actually use. So Ecamm to do the live show, the driver for the microphone, what else? The Apollo system for the plugins, Logic Pro to do music, Photoshop. That's more or less Loopback, Fission to edit my WAV files. And I think I didn't download a lot of stuff. And Final Cut to edit my videos. So after starting to install everything, I realized that, I'm after 10 years of using the same configuration, I'm starting to be obsolete. Meaning that everything is USB-C now, and all my peripherals all my drives are in an enclosure that is a Thunderbolt 2, and so my drives are in an enclosure that is Thunderbolt 2. So I had to get two adapters to plug the Thunderbolt 2 into the USB-C. So it's not a problem. It's not going to change in terms of speed. But then I start saying to myself, okay, maybe it's time to buy a new enclosure that is Thunderbolt 3 or Thunderbolt 4 and USB-C, so that I can plug it directly and I can daisy chain with other things. This screen that I'm using, which is a Dell 34 something, it is also a hub. So behind it here, no, I'm not gonna move the camera. So okay, I'm gonna move the camera. Wait. So you see here under you have a USB entry that I can plug to my phone. So when I design my table, I put some holes. I put 3 holes for the cable to pass. So down there, the cable can come from the computer here, and then I can plug up to 3 USB simple stuff, like for example those things where I have my some things relic from the past, and maybe when you want to plug a camera to download photos and all these simple stuff, because I want my camera and my microphone to be plugged directly, because I don't like those are the main elements, but I want to be able to use the USB-C for the rest, the USB for the rest. And the problem here was that on that Mac Mini, there's only 2 USB-C exits and 2 USB-A exit, 3.0 exits. So you have to use dongles eventually to be able to use everything you have. and I was like, oh my god, that's a nightmare. So I'm still working on that solution, and for now I have this computer, the Sony camera plugged directly to the computer, USB-A, the microphone plugged directly for when I need it. So for the live, the rest of the time it goes here, so then I can plug everything back to the screen. And in USB-C, I have the drives, the 4 drives plugged, plus the other USB-C is the Apollo Twin, this, the sound and sound effects. So, and for me, the thing was, I cannot move directly to Thunderbolt, to USB-C Thunderbolt 3, because when my computer is repaired, I'm switching back to my computer. That was until I did a test. So you have to understand something about the time it takes to cut all the episodes of Club Shada into 5 to 7 different small clips to put them on the YouTube channel. So every time I finish a show, the next day I cut a video of, I cut the subjects into their own small videos. For the people who don't want to watch a whole 3-hour show, they can watch small snippets, so small clips. So usually it's gonna take me, I don't know, 10-20 minutes to find a subject, to scrub through it and go from the beginning, end, add an intro, etc. And then to export these 20-minute videos from the MOV format into H.264 to upload to YouTube, it usually takes, for a 20-minute video, in my $10,000 machine, it usually takes me, for a 20-minute video, it's gonna take me 20 minutes, 22 minutes, right? And when I do music and when I just want to upload a song with a visual, with my label intro, whatever that I put whenever I do a new single, it takes the same time as a song. So if it's a 4-minute song, it's gonna take 4 minutes. So, you know, when I did the Comment Vivre Sans Toi new song, I'm creating the video quickly, just to, you know, to test the machine, and I do an export on the new machine, the Mac Mini that I bought 1,000 euros, and I know that on my big machine it would take 5 minutes to finish the video. So I put export, and I watch Final Cut do that, like you know, you can see the export thing, and it goes from 0% to 100% in 12 seconds. And I'm like, wait, what? What? Wait a minute, what happened? So I'm like, nah, maybe I did a mistake. Maybe I exported a part of the song, not everything. So I go check the file, and it was the full song from beginning to end. And it exported a 4-minute video in 12 seconds. So I'm like, wait a minute, what? So the last episode of Club Shada, not episode 103, but episode 102, all the highlights I did, I still had on Final Cut Pro the last highlight. And the last highlight was 20 minutes. And what it takes me the most time is it's to find the edition, to find the cuts from where I want to start the clip to where I want to finish, right? And usually I like to do an extract between 10 and 20 minutes. The last one was 22 minutes. And 22 minutes, usually what takes a lot of time is to find, edit. Once you're done editing, then you have to wait for Final Cut to take 25 to 30 minutes to do the video, to do the H.226 version, compressed version, so you can upload to YouTube. So you have to wait, maybe check your mail, maybe do something else, maybe create something else while you're waiting. And if you have to do 10 videos, and for every video you have 20 minutes of editing plus 30 minutes of putting it out there on a $10,000 machine, it's almost 45 minutes per video. So if you do 10 videos, that's 450 minutes. So you take all day, all afternoon to do this. So usually once I'm done like doing 4 or 5, I'm tired, so I do something else. Then the next day I do something else, and then it's already time to do the next show. So it takes a lot of time, and this time I need it for mixing, for administrative, for running my business. So I just do a test. I take the last edit that was 22 minutes. I put it on Final Cut and I re-share it just to see the difference. So I'm like, let's see. And instead of doing it in 25 minutes like it usually does, it did the export in 3 minutes. I was like, wait, what? I got a 10,000 euro machine with 64 gigabytes memory, 1 terabyte drive, all those Xeon processor from Intel, and that small 1000 computer with the new M1 machine that actually is the same, almost the same architecture, etc. from the phone, is smoking that machine. And then I was like, because I was like, yo, I can't wait for Monday. Monday at 9 a.m. I'm in the store. I want my machine back, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm like, when this machine is back, I might not plug it back. I might use it for something else. Or maybe I'm going to plug it and I'm not going to use it like, because on the screen I can plug up to three machines at the same time and just switch between them. But I might just use it, I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I'm just full on now on the M1 train, and those chips are crazy.